Welcome back to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, your host, and we are here to get you into the positive zone. So whatever information you need in your life, whether it's about your finances, your friends, your family, your loved ones, the loved one you want to have, the loved one you got, whatever it is, we're going to give you the information you need. Put that pep back into your step, and happy day, all right? And bring some joy into the holiday season here. I can't believe it's almost 2015. Unbelievable. But, you know, joy follows joy, and tonight we have a lot of joy in the house because of a very special guest that we're blessed to have with us this evening, and her name is Tracy Williams. Thank you, Tracy, for coming all the way from Florida. God bless you. Originally from Port Washington, right?
Long Island, but not Port Washington. But I brought this warm weather with me. You guys are having a nice week.
Yeah, it's like springtime.
I asked the angels. I said, I can't take it too cold.
Thank you, honey. We appreciate that. As we appreciate your new book, Blinded by Vision, The Secret Life of a Psychic. Fabulous. Okay, we're loving that. And this is tells a little bit of your story, but it's kind of lighthearted, you said.
Well, it's got a little bit of everything. I keep humor in everything, even on the scary stuff. And I do talk about scary stuff. I talk about the dark side, you know, demons and ghosts and things like that. I talk about people crossing over and passing. And that is very sad for everyone. But I try to balance the book with, I do a little of the dark stuff, and then I go into something funny. Like I have a chapter called Who Wants to Date a Psychic? You know how hard that is.
Yeah. Yes, why? Yes, I do.
First they're like, oh, you're a quack, you don't know anything. Then you start reading them and they're like, oh, now you scare me.
Yeah.
Like,
she's going to know what I'm going to do before I'm going to do it. I can't handle this. Okay. Yeah. But I find that the universe always puts people into our lives when it's right and perfect timing. And, you know, the right people never have those type of attitudes anyway. So hang in there, blonde bombshell. Your day is coming. But right now I want to focus on this beautiful lady that we have at the microphone here in the studio. Eleanor, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And your birthday again, honey, month and day?
10/22.
10/22. So you're the lovable Libra.
Yes.
Okay. So you know, as a Libra, you're perfect. So I don't even have to go
I try to convince people of that. But
all right. So. And I really feel for you, honey. It's a lot of manic energy. Like you're three people, like the Tasmanian devil.
You're right.
Have you been doing like the work of 5 people or something? It's crazy here.
Yeah,
your energy.
We have death. We have sickness. We have to work at a place that's not very nice to me. A lot of things going on.
All right. So that's why I'm feeling this, you know, like 8 a.m. It's like somebody's going to drop a house over here. I don't know. So, all right. Please know that this whirlwind of energy, the angels are saying there is going to be, it is going to calm down. All right. And has this been going on for like the last 3 months?
Yeah, and then the last 6 years too.
Okay, but really heavy in the last 3 months.
Yes.
Okay. And they're talking about something to do with a Gina or Regina, all right? And somebody that's going to be offering you, I see it like a phone call coming your way, and offering you an escape route is what they're saying, okay? And that you have verbally put your feelers out there. You know, it's all about networking, and Libras are brilliant, number one. Number two, you're all about relationships and people and networking and connecting, okay? True. And you got all the right friends in all the right places, darling, okay? And that's why this person is going to be calling you and contacting you with an offer and opportunity to rescue you from the I gotta get out of here job that you're dealing with right now. Okay, but there's some sort of, you know, you're so, God bless you, you're so, but I want to stick to it. I want to heal the situation. I know, you know. So there's a party that doesn't really want to leave.
30-something years, yeah.
Right? Okay. So, but, you know, like the Disney song says, let it go. You know, sometimes you got to let it go to come into your kingdom, to come into your own, right? because I don't know that you're ever going to get the recognition and acknowledgement where you are if after all these years it should have already been given to you. Okay, and so now you just got resentment and bitterness and all this negativity going on.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that energy space is what's the dark side of the Force, Luke Skywalker. You know, we can't have that. You know, you're too much of an Earth angel and too much work to do. And so now, do you have to go into the city? Do you work in Manhattan?
I do, yes.
You do? Okay. And they're showing me you in Manhattan, but they're saying the other side of town. You're going to the other side of town, whatever that means. So if you're on the east side, maybe you're going to work on the west side, or you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So the angel said, be open, allow yourself. When you say your prayers at night, you're a very spiritual person. So when you say your prayers, and just try to leave it up. I know it's tough to do. Surrender it and say, what's best for me, please. Instead of, you like to direct things, even in your prayers. I know.
Yes.
Okay. And but that's because of your strength. It's beautiful, all that energy that you possess. Okay. But just this once, you'll get so much more. All right, because you don't even give yourself as much as you deserve, let alone where you're working. Okay, so the best is yet to come for you. And I want to say this recognition and this job opportunity is going to be in the spring of next year. Okay, so we're before the summer begins, and the summer solstice is what? Tracy, June 21st?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm getting April for her. So.
Yeah, so spring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. See, we're on the same page here, Tracy and I, which is great. Tracy, are you picking up the same thing?
I'm picking up a lot of similar stuff, which is interesting to hear you talk. More so than your job, because that, I agree with her, is going to change in April. You're a martyr. You've just been giving up your own life to help others, you know, and it's starting to catch up with you. You're starting to feel sick. You're starting to feel worn out. I'm the same way as you. You never get a second chance, you know, and family is everything. But you have a toothache back here that's starting that you're going to have to deal with soon. So I know.
I know.
Otherwise, it becomes a bigger problem.
That's very true.
And is your dad passing? Is that?
He did.
Yeah. And who's the other person who's sick right now?
My mom.
What's her first name?
And my father-in-law.
Okay. And what's your mom's
Rita.
first name? No, Rita's not doing well either.
Very demanding.
I get everything in here in this area. And what's your father-in-law's name?
John.
Yeah, you guys are getting bombarded. I will tell you, John is very grateful to have you.
Yes.
If it wasn't for you, I don't know what any of them would do. I mean, you really are holding the whole family together and taking care of everybody, and there's nobody else to do it. So, but it's obviously gonna end, you know, when they're gone. And then she's right. You're gonna have a much better life, and your karma. You're going to get all good things because you have sacrificed for everybody.
I just wanted to ask about, I lost two very dear friends this year.
What are their names?
Bernadine and Denise.
And what was the other one?
Denise.
Denise.
But Bernadine was a very lone...
Bernadine was having such a hard time here. She's so grateful to be gone because, you know, and anybody's ever been sick, there's only so much you can take. And Bernadine is like, thank you, Jesus, for taking me. And the other one, you said, Grace? Denise is very worried about her family that she's left behind, and she feels that she had stuff she had to still do.
Yes.
And she's actually asking for you to help. I hate to give you one more thing to do.
I'm trying.
Yeah, and you know what? She wants to give you hugs and kisses for doing it because she physically can't.
She did. She gave me it at the end.
Yeah, and you are just an angel to be doing that.
She couldn't speak, but it came right through her.
Yeah, you're an angel to be doing that. But they're both watching over you, and they're actually sending you love and light, and they're sending you healing energy. And I will tell you that your health is amazingly good considering all the stress that you're under. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about.
Except that, and I just wanted to know, like, I'm just like worried about my son.
What's your son's first name?
John.
John's a lot like you.
John, he chose a field that's going to take him very far.
He's a lot like you,
but
though.
I think it's good. But
he's
I
a
want to
martyr.
know.
He takes care of everybody else.
Gentle soul.
Yeah, he's going to be a leader. So, yeah, that's his job. He needs to lead and lead others around him. But you're going to be extremely proud of him, so you do not have to worry about him.
Good.
He's got everything going in the right direction. He's got his head on straight. He's going to make a fabulous husband.
John is July 20th.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, both kids.
Yeah, kids hearing. So, yeah, he's going to take care of the world. He's a Cancerian. There you go. They'll take care of the world. All right.
And one more for my son, my husband's
I didn't hear the
job
question.
future, which
Wait, say it again.
his future with his job, or
Okay, who is this?
my husband,
What's his first name?
John. Sorry,
That's okay. No, I just focus on there. But
When's his birthday?
he's January 16.
Capricorn. No worries. He's a Capricorn.
I actually think he might change jobs, though. I mean, I think he's good at what he does and everything he does, but there's a change coming up in the new year. It's an.
I think he needs to be self-employed.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Was
And I think the universe is going to create that opportunity for him again. Capricorns either own it or they run it, honey. Okay. They're always at the top of the mountain. Okay. And I think a part of him acquiesced and took a position that was kind of like beneath him.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's been like Chinese water torture, wearing at him, right? Yeah. And so you loving him, and you see the fire like slowly going out, and you starting to panic for him, you know. And you know the universe isn't going to have that. He's going to be somebody who's Richie or Richard, connected to your husband through work. It's something to do with the partnership opportunity, or he's the one that steers him into this opportunity where your husband's more or less his own boss. Okay. And I want to say that Capricorns are always successful, and they always wind up on top. So no worries about him. Okay.
and one more, my sister
What's her first name?
Louise.
Louise?
She's actually, you know where she is tonight? She's actually with Teresa Caputo.
Oh, how exciting!
Fabulous.
She wanted to see if we can compare notes.
Oh,
There you go.
that is so cool.
And
That
there
is
you
so,
go.
So cool.
Okay.
You have nothing to worry about with Louise either. I mean, she adores you, and she's a fabulous sister. She would do anything for
She's
you.
worried about her health.
She's worried about her health?
Well, I was, because she's been,
You know, the only thing I get her kidneys a little bit, but she's under a lot of stress. But she's fine. You have nothing to worry about. She's
And is
gonna
she
be fine.
also prone to fibrous cysts? Do you know that?
yeah, she was a little cystic, but she's a diabetic, so I was just,
Okay.
as a young child, so I was just saying,
Right.
but
The
she
diabetes
does a
is under
lot.
control, though.
Yes,
Okay.
it
That's
is.
under control. I'm being highlighted. They're showing me the fibrous situation with either the breast or the ovaries.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that she was going to have them removed,
She did, yeah.
and she did. Right. Okay. And so just to keep a watchful eye on that, and all will be well.
Great.
Right? She still has so much work to do. Though she's not getting out of off of this plant that easy. She's still got to hang out with us.
She does it all.
She's got a lot of work to do. And also, who is Robert to her? Robbie?
Robert is a cousin, but we're not in touch really anymore.
Okay. Your sister's going to say something about this cousin, or that out of the blue she gets either